Hi guys, I'm Ling and today I'm going to introduce blockchain technology. Recently, we all heard about one hot word, blockchain. So what is blockchain? Usually, we know it because of Bitcoin and its huge price volatility since 2017, right? But actually, blockchain is one kind of technology, and it serves as a distributed and secure system for data storage by putting data on each block, while Bitcoin is one application of it. The foundation of blockchain technology is set by one famous paper published by Satoshi Nakamoto in 2008. The paper proposed to use a peer-to-peer network to timestamp and record transactions, which cannot be changed or modified once recorded. So how does it work? Firstly, we can generate a timestamp of each transaction about it being received at the time, and we put it into one block. Because it's a peer-to-peer network, without another trusted party, transactions must be published for participants to agree on all the transactions. And then, by using hash, timestamp on each block contains a timestamp of the block that's previous to it in its hash. In this way, they form one chain. Transactions are hashed into one blockchain. In other words, there's one additional timestamp to reinforce the ones previous to it, and the longest blockchain can prove the sequence of all the transactions it witnessed. Satoshi Nakamoto implemented this proposal the following year, making it a core component of the famous cryptocurrency Bitcoin, which serves as a public ledger of all transactions. And for the next few years, the Bitcoin blockchain file size has increased at an exponential growth.
Hello, this is Li Shi. I am going to introduce the advantages of blockchain. The greatest advantage of a blockchain is security. Each block has a hash and a previous hash. The hash of block identifies this block as data in this block, which is unique, like a fingerprint. If the content of block is changed, the hash will change. Once the block is tampered with, the hash of this block will change. Then this hash will not match the previous hash of the next block. The following blocks of this block will all be invalid. This hashing mechanism effectively prevents data from being tampered with. The security of the data in a blockchain cannot be guaranteed by only hashing, because you can change a block and calculate the others to make the blockchain valid again. There is another mechanism, proof of work. It's a mechanism to slow down the creation of the new block. For example, Bitcoin needs 10 minutes to add a new block to a chain. This makes it difficult to tamper with the blocks because you need to recalculate all the proof of the following blocks. Also, the blockchain uses distributed storage. Blockchain uses a peer-to-peer network, and everyone is allowed to join freely. Each user holds a copy of the blockchain. When someone joins this network, he will become a node and get a copy of the full chain. When a new block is created, each node will validate this block to ensure it hasn't been changed. Then this block will be added to the chain of each node. All nodes in this network have a consensus to agree about which blocks are valid and which aren't. A changed block will be rejected by the nodes. In summary, if we want to change a block, you have to change the content of all blocks, recalculate the work or proof of all blocks, then control more than 50% of the nodes. These powerful mechanisms offer blockchain great security.
Hello everyone, my name is Jiahao Xu. Now I will introduce one popular application area of blockchain, the blockchain mobile games. Before blockchain technology matured, mobile games had to use centralized servers to process and store data. This means that game accounts and other virtual property always belong to the game company and not to the player. When players intend to abandon the game, they will lose all their virtual assets in the game. The blockchain technology solves these problems. It will make the decentralized storage of virtual assets and decentralize the formulation of game rules feasible from the technique level. In the blockchain mobile game, players will have full rights of virtual assets, and developers cannot change the rules of the game at will. and the player's investment in the digital assets will generate value and be tradable. In general, the relationship between game developers and players will be fundamentally changed. However, the technology of blockchain is not completed at present. For example, the performance of existing public chain is not good enough to support the development and the operation of large online games. But as the technology matures step by step, the mobile game will generally produce new formats and models in the integration with blockchain, and there are still many possibilities in the future.
Hi everyone, my name is Alex. Today I'm going to show you the mobile healthcare application integrated with blockchain. With the emergence of innovative technologies, more and more wearable devices contribute to the human's healthcare. These devices are detecting multiple kinds of body function and generating a large amount of health data, which is vital for the medical field. With the developing of cloud computing, the health and medical data exchange among patients and healthcare providers became low operational cost and high flexibility. It brought the possibility of electronic health records. However, this new scenario has raised concern about the data privacy and network security. To solve these issues, we import blockchain on mobile cloud platform. The main characteristic of blockchain like access control, smart contract, and decentralization can be ideal solution. Blockchain provides various security features like immutable ledgers, illegal access broadcast, and smart contract. They eliminate the reliance on the central service with decentralization. All peers have a complete copy of data block. Any illegal access of servers and other entity to data storage will be reflected on the blockchain. And now I'm going to share you the whole system architecture in high level and make it easy to understand. The data from wearable devices are gathered from the local gateway and stored on the public cloud. The healthcare provider can retrieve health data on it. There is some manager server to control the transaction, and each data transaction will be in the block on the blockchain, and whole complete blockchain is stored on every instance of peer-to-peer decentralized storage. The data in block is consists with who owns this data, who accessed the data, timestamp, signature, and with previous hash definitely. Okay, that's all for the healthcare application, and my team is gonna show you other application. Thanks for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Xin Feng. I will introduce the mobile blockchain application in the area of cross-border payment. Although now the cross-border payments almost use the SWIFT system, it still has an obvious disadvantage, which is too many steps. I have wrote a cross-border payment. For example, as a student who is studying in the University of Melbourne, and he needs to issue tuition fees right now. Firstly, he needs submit a request which includes the SWIFT code, the purpose of the cross-border transaction, and so on. Then the money will not reach the university directly. It will go through many steps. Finally, the money will transform to the bank, which the university often works with, and this bank will notify the university. Okay, let's move on to the blockchain cross-border payment. The blockchain has many advantages over SWIFT system. This chart shows the biggest benefit of blockchain. People can trade directly all around the world. Okay, let's summarize the benefits of blockchain. First one is the high speed. Because of point-to-point payment, it can realize direct trade between the two accounts, discarding the clearing process of international banks. The second one is the low transaction cost. The decentralized utilization saves the process of many third-party payment platforms. So it reduces the intermediate cost and saves the formulaic cost of international transaction. And two other benefits of blockchains are the high security and multi-concurrency transaction.
Hi, I'm Si. Now we'll move on to the future directions of blockchain and I will discuss two of them. The first one is blockchain-based mobile edge computing. With the help of distributed nature of blockchain, mobile edge computing can reduce the transmission delays and network load by distributing these computer resources closer to the terminals. This is especially helped to improve the user experience on mobile devices, since these devices are limited in size and computational power and rely heavily on cloud services. In addition, as earlier mentioned, the blockchain technology also provides protection for data security in the mobile edge computing. Another trend is the virtualization of blockchain. Virtualization refers to abstracting underlying resources and forming their logical views. It will facilitate the resources management and scheduling. In addition, it can also help benefit the cross-platform of the blockchain. Most existing blockchain platforms are specialized, for example, Bitcoin for cryptocurrency and IoTA for the Internet of Things. The blockchain interaction between these platforms has become a challenge. Virtualization is a feasible way to solve it. By achieving the above 2 points, virtualization will greatly increase the scalability of blockchain. Finally, let me remind you of the topics we've covered in this video. At the beginning, we've talked about what is blockchain, including its origin and working principles. Next, we discuss what are the advantages of blockchain and illustrate these 3 mobile applications: blockchain mobile game, mobile healthcare, and cross-border payment. Finally, we demonstrate the development trend of blockchain in virtualization and mobile edge computing. Thanks for your watching.